We are just a handful of hours away from the polls opening for primary day in Georgia, and the main race on the ballot is the presidential primary. President Joe Biden and former President Donald Trump making a push for voters in Georgia this weekend, both making claims our Verified team dug into. Let's start with the current president and his claims about wanting to reinstate Roe versus Wade.
Send me a Congress that supports the right to choose, and I promise you, I will restore Roe v. Wade as the law of the land again.
So let's verify. Does the president have the authority to overturn a Supreme Court decision? Our sources for this claim are the United States Supreme Court, Erwin Chemerinsky with the University of California at Berkeley School of Law, and the executive order on protecting access to reproductive health care services. The answer here is no. A president cannot overturn a Supreme Court decision. When the Supreme Court rules on a constitutional issue, that judgment is virtually final. Erwin Chemerinsky told our team a president has no unilateral power to overturn SCOTUS rulings. Instead, a president can endorse a strategy or position, but is extremely limited in outright overturning SCOTUS decisions. President Joe Biden has issued an executive order that directed federal agencies to protect some abortion access. Turning now to a claim made by former President Trump this weekend, he brought up the U.S. southern border several times, saying he wants to seal the border and has repeatedly claimed in the past that President Biden can close the borders now. So can a president completely shut down the border with an executive order? Here's a look at our sources for this claim, including the Immigration Nationality Act and Congressional Research Service. This claim is also false. A president cannot completely shut down the border with an executive order. A full border closure would violate federal laws granting people the right to seek asylum. According to our sources, if President Biden or any other president completely shut down the border, it would violate existing federal laws, including one that gives people the right to seek asylum. But a president can issue an executive order to restrict certain groups of people from entering the U.S., as Mr. Trump and others have done in the past. As the political season ramps up, trust us to put a stop to misinformation surrounding the candidates and their campaigns. If you see something you'd like for us to fact check, you have two options. Either send us an email to verify@11alive.com or text the word verify to the number right here, 404-885-7600.